Alright guys, welcome to the J&K Racing channel, and today we're going to bring you something that we've kind of neglected and teased in a bunch of videos. So we're going to take a walk down to the barn because that's where it lives. We might have to shift some stuff and move it around. We're actually getting fancy today. We got a mic on, we've got a nice camera, everything's all set up. Guy behind the camera's got headphones on, that's a new thing. This machine is built all by us. It's a J&K build. It's really cool. Snowmobile engine ATV. So let's go take a look. Now you want to ignore the mess in here because it's bad. I mean, if you point the camera around, it's looking quite rough. But what we've got doesn't live in this junk. What we've got lives in our built junk. This is our barn that we made of pallets. So we're gonna take a look what's inside. You guys probably already know what it is. It's been on the channel. Here, let me show you how to open the door. All right, let's use that, keep it open. You'll notice, that was probably terrible audio. Probably notice that there's a snowmobile in here. You can clearly see that. Oh, all right. And there it is. This is the TRX440. So let's get it out of here and show you what it's all about. Alrighty guys, just pulled it out of the barn here, and we've got to do a couple maintenance things with it. The tires are all flat, the gas is barely anything left, just enough to get it up to the garage. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it to start and ride her up to the garage. So yeah, let's see if she'll go. See, turn the kill switch on, and hopefully the mic doesn't blow out. Alrighty guys, we got this thing up by the garage now. She's looking pretty good. Got air in the tires, a little bit of gas in the gas tank. She's looking really good. So I'm gonna go over some of the design that we had for this, all of what really went into building it. And to do that, I'm gonna introduce Travis because he's really the essential one that fabricated most of the things on this.
All right, so this is our 1987 TRX440 X, not R. This is a 4-stroke one we started off. A lot of people have been asking about this project. So basically, this has a Yamaha Exciter 440 2-stroke snowmobile engine in it, twin cylinder. I had to cut the frame here and here. We extended it by like 7-8 inches. I also cut the swing arm, flipped it around to put the sprocket on the right side, and extended that as well. I think that's about 10 inches. The front shock towers were originally about right here. I made new ones, put it up there so the front end sits lower, so it sits flat. Basically, it's a pretty simple setup, really. So we're still using the torque converter off the snowmobile right here. The belt's under the cover here. The secondary shaft goes across right here. There's a sprocket mounted on that with the chain to the rear axle. Right now, the gear ratio is set for it to do it'll do about 100 miles an hour top speed, which we don't really need because it can't really hit the power band quickly enough for it to be competitive in drag racing. So we're gonna have to run a jack shaft to do a second gear reduction to the rear axle. But that's about it, really. The motor's stock carb, which doesn't really work great right now. No oil injection, it's pre-mix.
Alrighty guys, it has come to this time in the video where we can go rip this thing, so let's do it right now. Cue the cinematic shot. Alrighty guys, I kind of hit a huge puddle, and she's now a part of the ground out there. It's quite muddy. All the snow just melted out here in New York, so it's she's out there, and that big white smoke cloud you seen, that was the big puddle. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching. To see more on that thing, it's not done. It's not even close to being done. There'll be more videos on that, more videos of a bunch of other junk we've got. So subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next video.